down. She, of course, does have buyback here. We've got an engagement, hopefully, on our hands. Echo Slam onto Alpha Ninja. She's got the scream off, though. They can't look at her. Koikfa gonna get stoned up. There's a beautiful egg coming up, but they've taken down the Venge. Alpha Ninja surging forward. There's gonna be the Wiggle Snake. Cinderin has died. Does this mean that Dig wins the team fight? But they can't catch up again. There's nothing much they can do. The blink over. Koikfa just TPing away. They jump forwards further, popping that BKB, trying to find themselves Aerith, but he launches off the silence. And they just can't bloody catch anyone. Now Aerith remnanting behind them, even clearing the creep wave.
Yeah, and they really want to get something more out of that. The draw was still not yet alive when the fight started, had a few more seconds, and they were hoping to still force the buyback or punish if we're not firing back, and they didn't achieve either of those things, unfortunately. I'm starting to wonder, maybe we should look at,
Okay, here we go, going on to Alpha Ninja. He's taking pretty much no damage, so we're just gonna sit here, watch him probably walk away. Tinker's getting him low. He does, of course, still have that cheese. Or no, he used it. Lost team fight, so that'll be Alpha Ninja down to half health.
Maybe we'll see that big play coming out of Syndron or Xena at some point again.
Yeah, Sleight of Fist does manage to hit Alpha Ninja. He may be in trouble here, taking quite a bit of damage, immediately pops that ult, trying to pick away at Koikfa, but the swamp, they do hit Koikfa, it gets returned with the Lotus Orb. Koikfa hexed up, gonna return the hex onto DK Phobos. They're trying to stop the blink out. He's caught in the trees, he's taking the full Sunray. Koikfa will be going down here. Phoenix getting that kill, and that's a big one. Again, if they can force buyback, but Koikfa's dead for like 30 seconds because of this Bloodstone. So never mind.
Yeah.
We're back to farming.
Yep, and the kills that don't force buybacks are worth nothing.
It is within 1,000 gold, 56 minutes in. That is ridiculously close. We're going to be seeing a 10,000 gold experience lead for Polarity, so they are farming better. Eventually that won't matter, but the fact that the gold is even, there's a swap, they'll hex up Yapsaw, and now attacking him down pretty easily, approaching the 60-minute marks. We're officially in a long Dota game, right? I don't know the numbers, I don't know if you have them off the top of your head.
I don't, but it is, yeah, it's definitely long. It's definitely long.
You heard it from Scant, definitely long. So
the previous patch was like, in 6.86, it was really rare. I think it was like less than 5% of games that got to 60 minutes. I don't know about this patch.
Oh crap, they get the pickoff on Cinderin. Well, doesn't really matter, but he does have buyback. I managed to get the pickoff onto him. But there's the Primal Roar coming out onto DK Phobos. His mana getting very low, and he's immediately blown up with a 3-man rotation. Unfortunately for Polarity, they just weren't expecting that. Both of these heroes have buyback, but of course, it's way more worth it. The kill on Cinder, and there's the Hex out onto Kezu. They need to poke away at him, and he will go down, so both offlaners dead. In a flurry of murder.
Any time that a hero like shows up alone on the map, the enemy team can just obliterate them super quickly. That's just like, and so it just trades back and forth because everyone is so damn strong and everyone is so damn mobile. Polarity, regardless of the situation, to find ways to make kills.
Also on raw damage, the Vengeance aura helps them scale really well as things progress. There's gonna be a TP in, DK Phobos blown up again, and he's gonna sit there sadly. They're actually TPing people in. Polarity want to fight this one. Hex onto Koikfa. If they can pick up the Tinker, as we talked about, it's a big kill. They will just blow him up. They might go for the push. He's only dead for 50 seconds, but they're looking for more. The swap, Yapsaw taking mad damage. There will be a Yule's up trying to save himself, but will he go down full stopped into the base? Alpha Ninja doesn't care. He's going for it, and BKB on Pasha. Yapsaw, he's dead as well. Both of these heroes, they do have buybacks. In fact, everybody has buybacks.
Yeah, so Hex is a very short cooldown, so they're all ready. But BKB's gone on draw, so that's one thing that could be punished if there's a buyback.
Oh no, they've caught out Kezu. They've seen him. He can't blink away, and the autos from Drow 3 will bring him down. Somebody has to buy back here on Diggity. Tinker will be coming up. Will that be enough?
It might be. I mean, they're gonna spam some slides. They're gonna spam some Tinker spells and see what happens.
Oh, there's the swamp! They've hexed up Era! He's taking a lot of damage! One more attack! Can they get it? He does not! He finally goes down to the Sunray, and Phoenix, she's in there. She has the Supernova at the ready if they need. They are working on the ranged racks. A beautiful Echo Slam by Yapsaw, but now he's gonna pay the price. The Scream, the Storm Gaze coming out from Medusa, and the Hexes all over the place. Daggons coming out from Koikfa. They don't get the ranged racks. Diggity strike back, and there is no buyback on the Nature's Prophet. Alpha Ninja in a lot of trouble as well. He's gonna die. Diggity, gonna see if they can't be the first to get a Rax in this game. They've cleared the creep wave. See if Phoenix can be enough. They're probably losing the range drags, and that should be what breaks the base first. Era jumping in a little bit further. Slide of his steering chain for the swap in onto Era. He's hexed up, gonna get able to remnant away. BKB pop from Pasha, and immediately the finger. There's a buyback from the Drow. Okoitva getting caught out again. They need to finish the deal. The silence. Kezu can't use the primal roar, but nobody's dying. Avaninde trying his best, but still nobody's dead. Uses the stone gaze. Koitva finally goes down. He does have buyback. Hasn't used it quite yet. Gonna see if his team can't hold without him, and somehow the range Drax still standing. Only buyback in this game on Koitva. Diggity smell blood in the water. They know that they can also have Tinker with 2 lives. He will probably bots in a second. Lay down the march spam. Let's see, Yapsor, Shadow Bladed, coming forward. There it is, the Echo Slam catches out Afaninja, but the silence from Drow, catching all of them. Can Afaninja get off the screen? He doesn't have any mana. Afaninja, no buyback. This is GG.
Yeah.
That's it.
He didn't get his ulti off. If he got his ulti off, it could be a totally different story. I think if he gets his ulti off, like maybe win the fight, wipe no diggity, and go win the game himself, but just burst down perfectly, perma disabled, and yeah, despite the fact that they're the team with all of the hexes, it's no diggity that have the Earthshaker and the Lion and the Beastmaster, and there's plenty of disabled there.
Now, no diggity. Oh, there's gonna be the swap. Drow gonna try to take out the Earth Spirit, but no, now hexed up. There's the Venge popping out again, and Koitva coming in further, chaining those hexes, gonna try to blow up Pasha. Pasha gonna be saved there. If no diggity, I guess, didn't realize what the timers were, so they do not take the tier 4s. They're going for another lane of racks, and maybe even going to back out here because the Ember Spirit's dead. I'm incredibly surprised they don't go for it.
Well, the thing is, we're talking about they don't have building damage.
Pasha jumps forwards, doesn't realize Yapsor is right behind her. She does have BKB. She pops it. Cinder and no longer can hex her up. There's going to also be a nice Lotus Orb to stop the Primal Roar, and what I thought was the end of the game. We're still going strong. Oh, there's the jump in. Trying to find somebody. No, they will start working on the racks. Still 40 seconds on the Medusa.
You know, I thought it would be the end of the game too, but they just don't have damage to buildings. Their heroes are so bad at killing buildings. Ember Spirit is the one with the best damage to buildings, and even he's not very good at it, but he was the one who was dead and couldn't buy back. So I think that's why they have to take this approach, and it's gonna allow Polarity to see the light of day again and have more opportunities in this game.
Well guys, I can't believe it, but Polarity are still in. We'll take a look at the net worth chart, because that was 14,000 net worth, probably going all the way back down to 0. Similarly with the experience, Polarity not only now back on the back foot, but they go for the smoke. They want to contest this Roshan. It's falling very quickly. You don't want to fight into Era having an Aegis. It's going to go on the Beastmaster. Era stick slotted. Let's see if they can catch some of these stragglers. They hex up the Necro Creep, but Kezu taking a lot of damage. He'll be burned down immediately. They're gonna blow up the Earthshaker as well. Can they doubly get Kezu? Yes, they can, and they'll lose the Beastmaster. Neither of these heroes have buyback.
He had to run straight through the Phoenix Egg. It was disabling his blink, his force stop was cooling down, and he didn't have a way to get involved. So 2 heroes die, 1 has to run away, and now it's time for Tinker and Ember Spirit to to do some heavy lifting.
Oh yeah, there they go. They've got creeps close enough that there's no longer that protection on the towers, and look at the melt! Holy Hannah! This Drow Ranger, she is just destroying their buildings. They're doing it, tier 4s. Oh, I like this a lot. They know that there are no buybacks because they kept the time. As we can see, there is still a minute on them. The tier 4s in a lot of trouble. Pasha goes down. No buyback on her either. Afaninja just gonna keep hitting hits significantly less hard. A swap to save out DK Phobos, and Era coming back in. Afaninja taking a lot of damage. They have to be careful here. Phoenix probably gonna get blown up. Lil goes down. The rockets flying out still. They'll lose themselves the Venge. And Ember Spirit still going forward. This is the counter throw. And only DK Bobo's gonna survive.
Once they kill the Drow, the situation's always gonna turn around. So no Diggity's turn to go and try push again. But again, they're quite slow at pushing buildings.
I don't think they're 50 seconds slow. DK Phobos will try his best, but I think unfortunately he would have needed to be working on those tier 4s, and this is finally looking like the GG. DK Phobos blown up in an Echo Slam. Polarity will call it in a second, or just let their Ancient fall. DK Phobos comes back in, trying his best, but just blown up again. And there it is. Diggity 4-0 so far in the qualifiers. 73-minute game. Whew, wow. That was a nail biter at the end.
Yeah, this is the kind of game where I feel like if we